Let's see if you can see it. If you can't, I'll put you up there. Kelly steps. I've been on 2 lots of steps in the last 3 months. Both of them built nearly 210 odd years ago. This one and the one up in the rocks in Sydney. This is a shortcut, if there is such a thing. We go from the harbour side up to Battery Point using these old convict built things. These were built out of the quarries here. Let's see if we can get someone coming downstairs. We might be good. My oldest ancestor got here in 1805. A Chinese ancestor of mine got here in 1805. He was a trooper as a prison guard. It was my Ming dynasty people. So these stairs were built about the time he was here. Don't mind the puffing. I am used to Melbourne. It is nowhere near as mountainous as this day's going to be. Now, we're in Battery Point. Kelly Street, here we go. If you can't read it. Opened in January 1840. Get some skyline photos here. This is going to be an old suburb. Lots of these old buildings. And if you ever win Watto, you could probably buy half of one on them. 5 Kelly Street. This was built in 1838. The 4-room cottage, 2 attic rooms, was owned by whalers and merchants. The upstairs window has a near semaphone station and Battery Point. Can't see the upstairs room. We'll go up the hill a bit more. Yes. This one's 1933. There's people getting out of their cars. Alright. The key today is to not get run over. And we'll do this little historic walk up Battery Point. Nice building, but where's the plaque? I don't know. There's no plaque. I'll pop all these photos on. When I edit this video, I'll just pop the photos in amongst the video for you. You would have seen that by now. As you can see, we're nearly at the end of the road. There's been more cars on it than I thought, but it's okay. Shooting at 24mm on this 105 camera. So that's as far as I can get this lens. All this rain around, we might not see Mount Wellington today, but we'll know pretty soon. Let's see if we got that waiting. Hi. I think she's local. Alright, we found a house for sale. Well, it's kind of a house, it's quite small. A 2-bedroom townhouse, 1 bedroom or 2 bedroom. Alright. Something that says the word free, but there's nothing there, so it must have been good. Alright, I'll do what I do in Melbourne. I'll walk up the road. I don't know if you could see that right down the end of the street there. There's a circus. There's a car. Great Moscow Circus is in town. Somewhere around the back of Macquarie Point. We have people again. Camera will catch up. I was lucky today, I managed to get the Joby monopod with me. The airport didn't mind me carrying it on the plane. Uh-oh. Okay. The locals. You can tell. It's 15 degrees and raining and they're all wearing shorts. Expecting a top temperature today of 19. It was 15 at 9 o'clock when the bus dropped me off. Okay. This would be a nice building if there was actually the sun behind it. I'll shoot a 35mm. That was Kelly Street. Now we're on the main street. Boys on Hampton. Get this to 50mm. You can just, I don't know if this camera's following me very fast, but that's the Derwent River down the end there. Derwent. Jackman and McDrew's, bakers of fine breads, cakes and pastries. Might be a good spot for a coffee. It's going to need all my 24mm to get this. Now we hope for the best. Post office over there. I had to walk up Hampton Road. Make this into its own little YouTube video, just of Battery Point. That way you don't get too lost in a 20-minute video. Some people like to make like an hour video. We'll just try and make a lot of short videos down here in Tassie. Now, somewhere down here I should get Sandy Bay Road if my memories are right. And that'll be near where my university was 6 years ago. Pop the camera back up to 50mm. I've got a really good feeling I'll be making a lot of black and white photos. I'll put the black and white tag on this video as well. Still got the Christmas tree in the window. Pop it on 105. I don't have the CPL filter here. I probably should check the photos soon, I suppose. I haven't checked the camera to make sure it's shooting everything in the right exposure. I'm just enjoying being out here in this nice fresh air. Tasmania's got the freshest air in Australia. And so far, I am the only person wearing a fedora. Caps must be. I think this might be closed, but opens at 10:30 every Tuesday. I have been in here many, many years ago. Through there.
The sun's a bit more bitier here.
Pretty much merchant captains lived on this street because they could see their boats in the harbour. Ooh. Well, I don't know where that goes. We'll just get to the main road. Yeah, it's already 20 minutes I'm walking up here, so I'll end this video at this corner and then I'll start another one to put on in a few days' time. Nice old antique shop over there. We'll see if we can get that one. 105 mil is good for these. $105 on this camera is good. Right. I believe I found Sandy Bay Road, but I'll flip the camera around. Hopefully, I haven't used this one in a while. Okay, hopefully you can see me. Alright, we're heading down onto Sandy Bay Road now. We've just left Battery Point. And I'm about to own business. Seems to be vlogging out here. Everyone's looking at me like I'm a clown from that circus. Okay, that's the camera. Hopefully you can spot it. There's a map over there. We'll go to that. Okay, I'll start this video here. You are here. You don't have to read it, I'll read it for you. So we've got Sandy Bay Road. We'll take it up to Sir David's Park, go through the park, and then we'll go across the Parliament House. We'll get the photos down around here and the Supreme Court. And we'll finish on Parliament Lawn for this one. Sandy Bay Road is quite busy. We've got a lot of these corner buildings in Melbourne too. This one's got a different shape, but I like the corner buildings. What you do get in Sandy Bay, I don't know if I'm far enough into it, is a bit of Art Deco mixing with Queen Victoria sort of styles, but there's a bit of Art Deco right behind me. Art Nouveau and Art Deco is all through here because the merchant sailors stayed here in the 1920s. Right, chimney up there. Devil's Kitchen Cafe. What I find, 105mm gets these signs nice and tight. Suffragette Records. Oh, if you can see that. We have a lady coming. I'm going to try and get this corner. Take it back to 50. Right, keep walking. Down there, you got more Battery Point. Man, why don't people come here just for black and white photos? it's either a horse or a dog, but we'll take his photo. Smile for me. Beautiful. How you doing? Yeah. Up from Melbourne. Right, we have a chimney. I know what you're thinking. Alright. Says specialty coffees. I'm really fussy about my coffee. Okay. Amsterdam. I don't know what the chimney's for, but yeah, it'll make a good photo. Well, you're going to need all 24 for this. Right. That'll make a nice little vista down there in a minute. I'll be able to shoot straight down Sandy Bay Road towards that cathedral down there. I don't know if you can see this. Down the car park. Over yonder way, we've got a cruise ship of some sort over there. It's only a small one. Hey, got that one on photo. We'll figure that out later. We'll be down on the pier sometime today. That chimney is in someone's property and I can't get into it. Alright, the good news is I was just looking at my photos down here. They're all coming up. Right. Pretty much been slack today. We'll just put it onto the P mode. We'll let the camera do all the work. We've got image stabilisation in the lens. Now I'll have to look at chimney up later. Alright. What should we do? What should we do? I'll get run over with this start. They got a funny philosophy down here towards mainland of Australia. They like you to come down as a tourist, but they don't like you moving down here sometimes. My DNA does go back to when this city was only 2 years old. Let's find these maps. No different than when walking around Sydney. Oh, righty, I'm lost again. Started here and we haven't gone very far. But that's okay. We're getting there. Nice row of old homes. I'm sure I could have a lot of fun here with a CPL filter. Now let's shoot down there. We've got the radio tower, we've got University Tassie. This is actually a Monday at 10:20 in the morning. Everyone's back at work. I know it looks like a Sunday, it's nice and quiet compared to Melbourne. I've got to go back that way. I see a tower over there. Alrighty. Okay. We'll change sides in a minute. A slight change of plans. Get to David's Park here. See the old avenue. Been really nice, like just a tiny dot of blue sky would be great. Right. St. David's Park. Now, just to confuse everybody, I'm going back up there. My curious nature. I want to find out what that tower is. I've got a rough idea. That's 6.5, nearly 7 years since I've been to Hobart. And now I've got a 51-year-old brain that forgets a lot of things. Ah, this is an interesting song. Say, what did you get when you go backwards? Hand-painted map of Tasmania by this man in the year of my birth. Oh, there we go. He died in September 2014. So 2 years after I got here. Oh. Okay, camera, work your tricks. So, we are somewhere on here. Sandy Bay Road. David's Park. There we go. St George's Anglican Church, 1836 to 1847. So that's an Anglican church. Let's get biblical and we'll go and have a look at it. It's alright, gives me a chance to shoot in the opposite direction. Pop some up to 105mm and get some of these traffic. Alright. Not sure if there's a fine for jaywalking, but let's get across this road. Okay. I've got no real plans down here in Hobart today. The whole plan is just to make lots of YouTube videos of different streets, and I'll release each of those videos over a couple of days. I did a cosplay cottage on Saturday in the 31 degrees, so I've got like 1,000 photos still to edit for all the models that came out in the nice heat. Here we go, we've got a nice lady over here. And we got a jaywalker. Perfect. I wanted to take a photo of this little Amsterdam thing before, but there was an old lady in there giving me the evil eye, so I can just see it too. Alright, now I've got it back. get in there on the way back maybe. Been on the ground here now an hour, and I've not seen one other person with a camera out, and not too many people walking around with phones like they do in Melbourne. Right, so we're back to where we were started. That's 11 minutes of walking around the circle. That's okay. Just here for fun. Didn't really get this one before, so. Okay, the key here is not to get run over again. Bob and Tom. I think I upset Tom. One kilometre to the Sandy Bay Township. I don't know if I'm going to go that far. I've still got a lot to do on the Hobart side of this town. Right. That one's sold if you plan on moving it. And we've got a giant sheep across the road, or a ram if that's what you want to get technical. Once again, 105 is good. Slightly distracted by the woman under the oak tree. Got her. Now let's work on this giant sheep. Oh, there was a car. I know from Instagram and other YouTube videos, the people down this way are a little gun shy when it comes to street photography. I do detect tourists. See, tourists, they're on their phones. It's a nice mountain over there, but I can't see through the clouds. I'll try and come back to Hobart at least 2 or 3 more times this year, and I'll do a trip down to Huonville one day. Some of the old doctor mansions down here. Trick is to shoot it between the cars. Alright. This DJI Pocket's going just nicely. I'm sure there's a shortcut. Hey, we found a scooter. Let's get the scooter. And I found a public bus. They don't know how to buy bus tickets. Alright. We'll get it tied up with the scooter. These buildings weren't in the way, I'd actually be able to see where I am. Okay. Welcome to historic Battery Point for the second time. Okay. Hang it right up here. And we might be able to find the cathedral thing. Aha, here comes the tour bus that I was planning on using today, but I chose not to. Don't worry about me not talking, I'm just trying to get my breath back. Nothing like starting the walks in the hilliest part of the suburbs. There's a place up in Stanley, way up in the northwest of Tasmania. They got a road just like this. One goes down, one goes up. These roads weren't built for cars. They were built for people. Alright. Let me know if you spot a church. Well, that's Sandy Bay out there. That's a dog. Respect the votes, stop the whatevers. Considering how much rain they forecast today, I'm still dry. Oh, Nanny Goat Laneway. Cool, how's that for a laneway? I ain't doing it. Oh, that's the stairs, and there's people coming. So we'll do some candid photography, eh? Because there's nowhere they'll find me. Yeah, see an umbrella, see half a person. Somebody will be absolutely tired. Three little short bursts. I've lost the church, but anyway. It's in here somewhere. Rest Point Casino down there, that'll be 105 to shoot that far. Okay, tick that one. About to go on a complete circle here. It's 2 circles in one day. And we're only in the first hour. Alright. Yeah, try and cross the road and figure out how to do that. I think. I have to ignore that church I came back here for, because I can't find it. Huh. I found it. Oh, good. Okay, so before I end up walking halfway to Kingsville, let's go up this way. Rent me unit number 1. Ooh. Okay, so this is YouTube video number 2 from around the Battery Point area. Battery Point to the edge of Sandy Bay. If one more person looks at me thinking I'm going crazy talking to myself, I might have to move your microphone to the top of the hat, I suppose. There is a badge you can wear in Melbourne that says you have autism and other things. I'm pretty certain they are thinking I've got a bit kooky. Oh, look at these steps. Look at that. Get out your car there goes your door. Purple house. So the only problem I found so far is the whiskey joints aren't open early enough for all this walking. The purple house was built in the 1860s. Single story replica of 34 and 38. Fire destroyed some of it. It's had a few people. Can you imagine a horse-drawn fire service up here? We get a bit of coinage on the corner here. We really toyed with leaving this lens at home and just using the 85, and I'm glad I put this one on here. The 85's in the back. I'll probably use the 85 in the city shopping mall. Ooh. St George's Park. This was acquired by the government in 1976. Okay, that's what I'm attracted to. Oh, I start with 24. See what else is in this park. And we're getting close to that. Very nice. The climate down here in Hobart's not that much different to Geelong, really. They get a big rain shadow because of the mountains around it. You get warm summers and nice and cold winters. The mountain gets snow, but I'm not sure how many times a year the snow drifts down this far. Okay, more than 80 people. George's Anglican Church. Should be somewhere around here. If you like red doors. Oh, that definitely won't work in black and white. Purple scooters down here. Two different colours up in Melbourne, one different colour down in Geelong. Let's try and get this one over here. So far it's an architect sort of thing. Kinda regretting not having my 14mm lens right now. There's people inside too. Now we're trying to discreetly shoot this without getting ourselves in trouble. Now wait for this camera to catch up to me. St George's. Beautiful. And there's the say on here. Some people obviously turned up on a scooter. Tasmanian pulling some wood around. If I can just get them to move the cars, it'll be a good photo. Oh well. Found it. How much further do I take this video? Icky. It's 29 minutes already on this video. Hey, I see another person coming. Let's go 105. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And shoot. And we'll shoot the right. What do we got down here? A lot of jasmine around here as well. Homeless people. It's a real mixed bag in here. Actually, 2 lifetimes of pay to buy a house. We do have some cheaper places in here. See the Derwent River up over there. I've hit Colville Street. Means nothing to me. Anybody following me? Nope. If this is a peak hour work day, I'd hate to see what a Sunday's like. Speaking of the devil, we've got traffic. Alright, harbour views, we'll go there. And we'll get the motor home. Right. All endeavours, let's not get run over. I won't say I'm lost, but I might be heading in the wrong direction. I always say the best adventure is when you get lost, because that way you find something you haven't found before. Right, Harbour Views, Battery Point Manor. Oh, 2-bedroom cottage. Right. Road's about to run out. Turn and talk. Hopefully this works. Alright, if you can see me, good. If you can't see me, then I don't know what you're looking at. This will be the second video for Battery Point. We didn't make Parliament House. We got distracted by a little church up there. Right. I don't know where I'm going next, but I'll start the next video down in Salamanca somewhere around the pier. I'll do the pier next, if I figure out where I am. Napoleon Street, right. And I see water, so I won't quite stop until we get to Napoleon Street. If you can see it, she's working a treat. Was until I changed the button then. Shit, crap. Okay, here we go. Apologies. Right. I'm heading that way, and I should be heading that way, I think. Oh, okay. Alright. I missed Hobart, and I found some water. Okay. We'll pause it here, we'll go down there. I don't think I'll end this video at this point, and we'll start another one soon. Okay, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. The mic shield is still at 100%, but it says it's working. We'll find out tonight. City, 1.1k. So we'll try and leave Battery Point finally. I'll get this thing to follow me. There we go. Follow. Let's see what we can find. If a push bike can get through, I can get through. Oh, I'm probably on the wrong side of the road, but there's some nice houses up here. Very nice. The home of Andrew Inglis Clark, an architect. Looks like an architect's house. Across the road, I get run over. Yikes. Ah. That's the house. And the architecture's going downhill a bit from here, but we'll see what we find. So this is video number 3 for Hobart. And we're still stuck at Battery Point. That's okay. I've got to find a coffee shop soon. I'm down to 2 bars of power on this DJI. I have a power bank in my bag. I'll just power it up while I'm having my coffee. Give it a bit more charge. Another scooter. If I can get it in time. Beautiful. And I got a smile. Hey. Not quite me, but there's a park up there. Yeah, could make an interesting photo. I bet you thought that already. And I got it before the car. Is it bad if I think I know where I am? Who knows? E-scooter hop off soon. Okay. Wonder if that'd work in Melbourne. They just hop off anywhere and leave them in the creeks and everything. Alright. Nice house. I found Prince's Park this time, and I found a car. Get off the road. I mean, seriously, dude. Okay. I suppose their locals are entitled to cut the corners. I tell you, it is nearly impossible to get people. Ooh, parking fines. Well, can't complain. We're still bothered doing it. It's a bit hard not to be, I suppose, to say that. I think we're heading towards Salamanca via the back road. I think. Nice park. We really need to get some people. Well, my street photography is going to be an architect photography. Okay, let's work on this. Trust me, there's a tree. Oh, people aren't umbrellas, I'll leave them alone. I can see that cruise ship down there. Oh, look, a person. Garbage bin. Just the 50. And we might be able to get a Tasmanian here. Okay. Not sure what this is, but it's something. CSIRO. Oh, These are science people. Okay. If you go to Flagstaff Gardens in Melbourne, that's where they had the pole with the flags that signalled the boats as they're coming. We have the same building here. A Flagstaff building. I'll do my best not to get run over, and I'll get this camera up on the... Alright, don't do the creepy thing, wait for the people to go by. What do you feel, 85? Let's try 85. Let's go 24. A bit too wide. Let's try 35. Pretty cool. Hey, I found a map again. Last time I was at this map, I was somewhere down here. Now I'm somewhere over here. I was going to be over there. Now you see why people get annoyed when they go for drives with me. I always get lost. Alright. Let's work on some people. Get some street photography in here. If one more person looks at me talking to you, I'm not going to laugh. These are scientists, they must know about talking to themselves. Cool, push bikes. 105 and get them at the corner. Old English post box over there, got that a few times now. The only place you find them not red was when the Irish painted them green. I don't know how many we got on this island, but that looks like a little beehive apiary or a guardhouse. I don't know, but I'll get a photo of it. And a Tasmanian. Right. We're in the lands of the public servants. I'm back at the starter cell on Manka. That's one hell of a chimney going up that building. Okay. And at that 24. Push it up to 35. I'll propose some shots. I've got the monopod set at the basic low point, so I haven't pushed it up to 3 meters yet. That would probably scare people. Oh, person. Shoot. Now. More people. And not get run over. I don't know what this place is, but we're at the start of Salamanca Wharfs. University of Tasmania building. This is over building. I might pause this one here. Kick it off again soon.